Good morning, Crayola Mennonite School. Today is Thursday, February 2nd of the year 2023. My name is Abby.
Hi, and I'm Noah. We trust that everyone is looking forward to our early dismissal today, as well as being off school tomorrow. Teachers will be setting out for Virginia after school for the Mennonite Educators Conference.
Congratulations to everyone for making it to the 100th day of school this year. Some classes celebrate in various ways, including making hats, stating that students are now 100 days smarter than they used to be.
It's hard to believe, but the basketball seasons here at Crable are soon coming to an end. The boys were able to bring home a win on Monday over Mannheim Christian by a score of 29 to 25 points. Last week against Lititz Area Mennonite School.
Both teams had close games here at Crable yesterday. The girls almost rallied to beat the Jewish Community Center, but it ended behind by a score of 19 to 17. The boys were able to score a season-high 32 points yesterday, but couldn't quite match JCC's score of 38.
Both teams have away games on Monday against Dayspring, and a week from today will be their final games of the season. Those games will be against Veritas, Academy, and they'll be played right here at Crable. The girls play at 4 and the boys play at 5. Come out next week to cheer out on our teams for one final time.
Well, I know you may be used to me giving you the weather report for this week, but today we're going to hand it over to our trusted weatherman, Riley Patrick. Over to you.
Good morning, Crable Mennonite. My name is Riley Patrick, and I'm back to you as your weatherman. So let's get to the weather. Today, we're seeing right now it's 25 degrees outside with a high of 43 and a low of 25. Your sunset today is going to be at 5:25, a little bit later than it was in the past couple of weeks. Your gusts are going to be southwest at 11 miles an hour, and there's really no chance at all for rain today. I mean, it's a very slight chance, but 1%, not very high. Humidity is only 45%, and it's not too high. Luckily, it's not hot, and it's just cool. We have been here seeing a hot cusp last couple of days, but we are looking to go to the cooler side. As you can see here, Friday is looking as it's going to be a little bit cooler with a high of 28 and a low of 13, and around the same for Saturday with a high of 30 and a low for 25. As we're looking at the week here, you can see that on Saturday it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 30 and a low of 25. And I unfortunately hate to break it to you, but for people who love snow, I don't see any chance of snow coming this week. On Sunday, you're going to see more clouds, no rain, but no sun. A high of 51, which is going to warm up a bit, and you're going to see that warm front coming back in, and a low of 34 a.m. Then on Monday, starting off the week next week, we're going to see a high of 46 and a low of 29, partly cloudy, and we will see the sun that day. But then, for the next 2 days, we probably won't see the sun for a little bit. We'll have a high of 53 and a low of 44 on Tuesday, and a high of 54 and a low of 40 on Wednesday. It's pretty warm, above average temperatures for this time of year in winter in February. Now, looking to Thursday, it would be a high of 51 and a low of 37, and partly cloudy. And then we'll see showers again on Friday with a high of 52 and a low of 35. That is the weekly forecast. I am Riley Patrick, and back to you.
Thank you, Riley, for that weather update. And while we were on the topic of weather, today is February 2nd, which is known as Groundhog's Day. On this day, there's a superstition stating that if a certain groundhog sees his shadow when he comes out from his hole, there will be 6 more weeks of winter.
This tradition takes place in a town called Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, and the groundhog's name is Phil. This tradition originally started in Germany, where they called it Badger's Day, and it carried over to Pennsylvania Dutch from some German immigrants.
This will be our 137th time the people will come to the small town to see whether a groundhog will see the shadow. Crowds are large as 40,000 flock there to take part in this tradition, which is impressive, stating that the town itself only has 5,000 people.
Oh, hey, do you know what you call a groundhog with a carrot in each ear?
No, what?
Whatever you want. He can't hear you.
Alrighty, well, last week we asked you about a gigantic lode that was found in Australia last week. They nicknamed the creature Toadzilla because of its massive size. and it came in at a weight of 5.9 pounds. This means that Mrs. Fisher's class, 4th grade class, was the closest with their guess of 8 pounds.
Well, another tradition that took place this week was with the hockey team known as the Hershey Bears. You next week to tell you who was the closest. Until then, we hope you have an incredible day and an excellent long weekend. Bye!
Bye, Lily.